Good afternoon, y'all. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I want to say something real quick that hit my spirit so deeply. It hit me so deeply. Like when I tell y'all, I was listening to this song on my way from work, and there's a part of it that talks about how we praise when we're sure, we praise when we're doubting. And that's not always easy. I think it's a lot easier to give God praise when things are going the right way and everything's going according to the way that, you prayed and hoped and believed, right? But like, what about those moments of uncertainty? What about those moments of doubt? What about those moments that you just feel completely outnumbered and like life is sending you one uppercut after the next? How do you give God that praise? And I think really, when it all comes down to it, you give him the same praise. Not because of your circumstances or because of the way life looks or because of answers you don't have yet and things that you're waiting for. Because the substance of our faith is not through certainty of our circumstances, it is through the certainty of what God did in sending his son and what Christ did on the cross. And so when you think of that, even through what you're going through, yeah, you can give God your praise. You can give God your highest praise. When I tell you, in good and bad, in happy and sad, in victory and triumph, but also in the valley, like all of it is for God's glory. And I was reminded of this listening to this song. And it really did hit me so deeply because maybe you're like me, in expectation, in a waiting period of some sort, in your personal life, in your progress, in your relationships, in your career, like whatever it might be, even the spiritual battles, all of it, truly does work together for good. It says for who? For those that love the Lord. Love God with all your heart. Lean not on your own understanding. So don't lean into that doubt. Lean into that hope. Lean into that joy. Lean into the fruits of the Spirit. Lean into the truth, the way, the life. And that's Jesus Christ. That's all I know. No matter what I'm going through, I'm going to walk throughout my day, speak in the name of Jesus. Sprinkle in the name of Jesus. Does that mean that I get it perfectly? Last thing, I promise you I'm not going to keep you that much longer. Does that mean I do it perfectly? Absolutely not. Yeah, sometimes my flesh gets the best of me. Sometimes I just feel like, how can people be like this? How can someone say this? How can someone do this? Da, da, da. And then God has to humble me, right? And I have to take a good look and say, you know what, God, I'm sorry for having that thought. I'm sorry for saying that thing. Contrary to popular belief, I be trying not to, but sometimes today, twice I cussed and I was like, oh, God, take control of my mouth. Because even if it was rightfully earned or rightfully, felt or whatever, I think it still has bearing on our character and our integrity and our thoughts first and foremost, but what we do and say out of our own mouths really carries more weight than we think, right? There is power. There is the power of life and death in our tongue, in the power of the tongue. So we have to always be careful what we saying and most importantly, what we doing. But yeah, I hope that you can relate. And if you can, let me know. Let me know how this helped you. Let me know how you are doing. Anywho, it's hot. I'm inside. We not outside today. I'm gonna have to figure it out and move my body in a way that works for me today inside. Because yeah, your girl's wrapping up the day in BAC. Okay? All right. I love y'all. Peace. Bye.